Neither of my parents went to college, and we were all immigrants, as you probably know. And so I think my parents recognized the importance of putting my brother through college, or at least encouraging him to go to college. But as a woman, as a female, neither I nor my sister were really, that was not really a big emphasis for us. And so we made other choices around our careers. I think that one of the things I think I realized early on was that I didn't want to be reliant on a husband for my well-being, and consciously made a decision to not have kids, and to be allowed to have the freedom to pursue a variety of different opportunities from a career. So be more career-minded than parental, raising children, if that makes sense. I started working because my parents forced me to. When I was a little over 15, I got a job at McDonald's. So I was very familiar with working in a hardcore corporate environment from a very early age, and decided that that really wasn't for me, and went to secretarial school and got some better paying jobs working in the legal field as a legal secretary. I was sort of in a dead-end profession. As a legal secretary, I felt like I had hit the ceiling from a income standpoint, and certainly from a job standpoint. There was really not a lot of room for growth, and I was in my late 20s at this time, and really felt like I wanted to do more with my life, and achieve more. And I think that was really more of a driving force versus necessarily earning more money. I just really felt like I was capable of growing more intellectually. And in the later part of the 80s, that time period, I decided that I needed to go back to school because I wanted to have more opportunity, really, and not be doing that for the rest of my life. And from there, I just was able to transfer my skills into a very rewarding career in the real estate industry, starting off in doing market research for a real estate information company here in Tucson, and then working for a large national home building company, and being with them during the run-up of the real estate industry, which was a really amazing opportunity and a time of tremendous growth, intellectually and professionally. Then when I was laid off in the mid 2007 because of the Great Recession, realized that I had some really good skills that I could transfer, and decided that I wanted to stay in Tucson and continue doing what I was doing. So I established my own business, and have been very fortunate. And I think that a lot of my good fortune has come from being resilient and being very open to opportunities, not necessarily always knowing exactly where I was going,
Right.
but knowing where I had come from and what I didn't want to be doing anymore. I've always kind of been interested in exploring new opportunities, and I think that that's one of the reasons why I've always struggled working for other people. And I think that that perhaps is sort of a common theme, because companies want employees that are willing to do what they're paid to do and not stray too far out of that. And I've always kind of strayed because I've wanted to grow more, or because I've been more interested in other aspects of perhaps the business where I've worked, and that hasn't always been appreciated and rewarded. I think that that's the thing about being an entrepreneur for me, is that I have the freedom to earn as much money as I want to. I have the freedom to pursue whatever opportunity I want to pursue, which is rewarding, but also at times can be,
Challenging.
yeah, it can be challenging, because sometimes humans work best when, there's some framework or structure.
Right.
And when you're an entrepreneur, you don't have that structure. So you really have to provide that structure yourself.